Okay, testing 1 2 1 2. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Callie, what's up? How are you? Carmen, good to see you. Loretta, Natasha, Diane, AM, Flavia, Vivian, Rita. How are you guys? You all doing good? Paula? Okay. The last stream. Or not the last stream, but the last stream talking about the episodes from the past weekend. At least for a while, right? Season 3 in a year. Vivian's getting right to it. Where's the Discord link? Caitlin says. Go to my YouTube channel, like the main page, and go to the About section, and there should be a link there for the Discord. Carmen says, sorry, it's my first chat. Hello. I don't know why you're apologizing, but I'm glad you're here for your first stream. That's great. No need to be sorry. Paula, you don't know what you're going to do on weekends now? Yeah. I do. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have free time. But no, definitely sad that the show's over. It was a wild ride for sure. So I'm planning on trying to get some people to come on Discord. I know my mod, Vernal, is going to be coming on voice chat. So if anybody else wants to do that, should be fun. Just going to have some people come on and they can vent about what they felt about the show. We'll structure it just like Hae-ryung's radio show where people can call in. Flavia says it's a bit of a letdown. Yeah, we're going to get to that. We should do some polls for sure. I'm probably going to wait to do polls until we get maybe a little more people in here. Tell you when to join. Okay, yeah. We'll just wait for, let's see if we can get to like 40 people or something. For those of you that don't know, the season 3 has already been confirmed, and it's scheduled to come out around next summer, like literally a year from now. It's going to be a longer wait this time because from what I know, and I'm just basically stealing this off all my Discord guys everybody on Discord is super knowledgeable. They're all detectives, and I just steal their information, just like reading their chats. Yeah, from what I've heard from Discord, the streets are talking. Apparently, so yeah, a lot of the actors from the show have other commitments that they want to honor first, and then I think they're gonna, yeah, that's why it's such a big delay. Oh no. Yeah, a whole year, Loretta. I know, right? I wonder if that's like a good thing or a bad thing. Like, will that build up a lot of hype for it, or will people kind of just forget about it by then? Yeah, I know, right? See you guys in a year. Medusa, what's up? Your name always sticks out whenever you join the chat. There isn't any big actors on that show. Damn, Bina. That's how you feel? They're gonna make us wait a whole year after that crappy ending. I won't even be interested in it by then. Yeah, that's the poll I'm gonna take. If maybe we're only gonna get around 30 people this time around, but I'll wait a little bit longer and then we'll take a poll on whether everyone's gonna watch season 3 or not. Garage says 12 months, we're gonna need a recap before we jump into season 3. Yeah, if only there was some YouTuber that did recaps of all the episodes that we could go back to. If only there was some, yeah. Someone needs to do that. Natasha, have I watched Kingdom? Yes, I have. I've watched the first season. I did a review on it. It was my first K-drama review. What up, Coconut? Coconut with like I think it was you, Coconut, right? With the quickest fucking comment I've ever seen. I literally clicked, like, the video literally finished uploading and literally just went public, and your comment was already there when it finished. And then it was like, you know, a biblical text. I was so impressed with the quickness on that. Not big enough to have that many commitments. Oh, okay, Bina. Yeah, you probably know more about it than me. That's just what I heard. They never addressed what happened to Ami's father. Yeah, forget the wedding scene at the end. The real injustice, the real thing everyone should be thinking about is Ami's dad. They did him so dirty. So dirty. Like, even the scene where it happened was so minimal and, like, small. When I saw that scene and was that short of a scene, I figured we were going to see what happened with it in that same episode later, because it was such a small, quick scene. Will I do a recap? I don't know. If I need the views, I guess. I always will. Another kingdom is coming. I need to catch up. Yeah, Coconut with the scripture. It wasn't junk, Coconut. It was good stuff. I was really impressed. It's the quickest comment I've ever gotten. I think your comment was there before the video was. Like, the video uploaded to your comment. Medusa, have I decided what I'm going to watch next? No, not yet. I'm going to probably have another stream where we can all pick one together, and I'll also do a community post where we can vote. There is one I have my eye on, but I don't know exactly when it's coming out, so... Yeah, Flavia, he fell off screen and died. We were joking in Discord, Flavia, that he didn't fall off the horse, he fell off the entire show. So, I thought that was a good one. Feel free to laugh, if you want. Garage, that is not true. I care about Ami's dad. I am in the Ami's Dad Needs Justice fan club. It's a political movement. A farting ghost in the last episode. Yeah, that was tough. It was tough to see. Yeah, well, we should probably start talking about the 3 weddings, right? Thank you guys for fake laughing at my joke. Appreciate it. Okay. Oh, okay. Coconut. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm just joking with you. Yeah, no, that was... Yeah, it was fast. 210 cares more for Ami's dad than she does. I mean... I'm not gonna argue with that. Might be true. Okay, guys, real quick, I want to get into the wedding thing, the scene, but let's quickly, hold on, let me just put the chat down here. Let's see if this poll thing is working again. So we're going to do a poll. Will you watch Season 3? Okay, guys, get ready for a poll. I hope it updates live this time. Recently, like the last stream, it wasn't updating live. Wow, it's not even appearing in the chat. Okay. Is anybody seeing the poll? Did I, like, exit out of it accidentally? Okay, the poll just didn't work? What the fuck? Oh, you see it? Oh, okay. Why can't I see it? I literally can't see it here in this. Wow, oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's updating live. Okay, great. Sorry, guys. There's a lag for me. Okay, a very vast majority here is going to watch it. Respectable, though. 11% saying they're not going to watch it. 27 votes. Okay, I think I'll end the poll there. Okay, I mean, not exactly like staggeringly surprising data for a stream of love featuring marriage and divorce on a channel for pretty much just love featuring marriage and divorce videos, but still, I thought I'd take the poll just to see. I'll watch season 3. I am shameless. There's no shame, Natasha. No shame. Okay, so let's get down to the wedding. I feel like a fucking fraud because I saw a lot of stuff on Discord, so I guess I'll just regurgitate that stuff. Vernal, I know you were part of that, so forgive me. This is not my own thoughts. These are other people thinking it. Other people's ideas. Ask us, though, if we will continue watching if the 3 weddings in the end are true. Garage, that's actually a good variation. Love the thumbnail for this live stream. Epic. Yeah. I think I tried to meme that picture in the video, my video, saying that it was all of us trying to strangle the writers. Okay, so those wedding scenes can backfire because many people won't want experience dissatisfied again after giving the show one season opportunity. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's get to this wedding shit. So I got some screenshots here. So I think one of the main theories was that once I heard somebody say it might have been a fashion show, just the way that P-Young and Dong-Ma look here. It looks like a fashion show. That's kind of random, but I guess I can see that. The best theory that I saw was that, in fact, it's only, I think, I wish I could remember, but it's like, it's only Songwon and Sahyun maybe getting married or something, and maybe another wedding as well. But that, for instance, let's see, hold on. Like, the most convincing part of this theory was that, where are they here? Right, that we see Songwon with Mr. So, that Songwon isn't actually marrying Mr. So. Mr. So is just acting as the father figure. You know how in weddings the father gives away the bride? So he's that kind of stand-in. So Songwon is still actually marrying Sahyun, and Mr. So is there just to escort her. That I can buy into, but I don't understand the other half of it, which is Sahyun and Ami. The only thing I could think of for this was that maybe Ami is doing another TV show or series as an actress, because remember, she's a rising star. And I don't know, I guess Sahyun started acting maybe and is doing a show with her or something. I don't know how it fits in with the theory that these are just escorts and the real people they're marrying are their true couples that we've always associated them with. So I don't know. Because people that were saying it's a fantasy, which was me included, I mean, at least I was wondering about it. It doesn't make sense, right? Like, this couldn't be anybody's fantasy. Whose fantasy would it even be, right? So, and then I was trying to look at the screenshots, like, is this the same? Are these the same photographers here as here? But they look like different people. Yeah, well, for 2 or 3, that's the thing, Rita. Yeah, that's what I was saying, right? Like, and the whole P-Young Dong-Ma, like, if that's the theory that it's just people escorting, why? That doesn't make sense for the Dong-Ma P-Young pairing here. Like, this literally makes no sense. I could sort of buy the other ones or maybe be convinced, but I need to hear the complete story here with this. Like, how are P-Young and Dong, like, who's escorting who here? Why would Dong-Ma be escorting P-Young? Who is P-Young marrying? And then I just can't see them actually being married if they're the real pairs. They do say the bride and groom here, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Sahyun becomes an actor. I know it's weak as shit, right? But I don't know. With the Ami photo, it looks like she's on a set. Right, exactly, Joanne. Like, I was looking at the cameras. Like, those cameras don't look exactly like they're definitely, like, you know, cameras for shooting a TV series. Like, I mean, they could be, obviously, but they also look like they could just be regular old wedding photography stuff. You know, it's not like for sure. And there's too many cameras, right? So they'd have like one camera and they wouldn't want the other cameras in the shot if it was for a show, unless some of them were for being in the show as well as photographers in that show. But yeah, it's a whole, I don't know. Okay, sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat because I've been talking. So does anybody have any other theories? Some people were just saying it's a cruel joke by the writers. I really don't want to believe that. Pyung doesn't have a father, so Boo Bae is filling in as she marries Mr. So. Yeah, right? Okay, yeah. I can get into that. Yeah. It's kind of, but it makes more sense than what I was thinking about. Yeah, in Korean wedding, they don't always escort someone. Yes, thank you for bringing that up. Entree Ten... I'm sorry, I always fuck up your name. I'm just going to call you Entree, if that's okay. That's the other thing, which I had missing from my own analysis, which is I don't know what Korean weddings are typically like. I know that happens in American weddings, that there's a father giving away the bride, and then I realized, like, wait, this is Korea, so maybe that's not even a thing. Also, Ami jealous of Song, so it could be her fantasy there too. I guess, right? Like 3 different fantasies, maybe? Aisha, you think the writers are trolling us? You know what I definitely think is a possibility though? Like whatever these wedding scenes are, it does seem like for season 2, they like maybe either had an ending planned or didn't have any ending planned, and then when they saw how popular the show was going to be and realized they were definitely going to do a 3rd season, they went and just shot these wedding scenes separately from their original shooting of the season 2 and just stuck it in there, because there's absolutely no lead up to this at all, right? There's no transition from what we were seeing before these scenes in episode 16 to these scenes, right? There's no like, oh, we're getting ready for the wedding, oh, there's this and that. It's just straight to it with no transition, no reference or context. So it does, I think it's very possible that they just added this on once they saw how popular season 2 was getting. And for whatever reason, right? We can still speculate on what it actually means and what it actually is, but yeah. I live in Seoul, and yes, they don't necessarily give away the bride. Okay, thank you for that information. It's really great to have all these people from all around the world who have the authority to like speak on this stuff. I find it very interesting, so I'm very thankful for this community, guys. A lot of cool people in here with great points of view and cultural perspectives. Blah blah blah, whatever, you know what I mean. These pairings look like some season 4 bullshit. Like, okay, say it is all real, right? Like, let's say there's no trick to it, it's actually what happens. I guess like it's kind of like a flex on the writers being like, ha, check this shit out, looks so ridiculous, right? Well, we're gonna make it all make sense by like throughout season 3. We got 1 season, watch us make this make sense. Maybe? There's so many possibilities of what this is or isn't. I still believe the writer is tripping on LSD. That seems about as plausible as anything else at this point, Joanne. I honestly can't debunk that. Ami met lawyer's family while visiting Songwon. That's the only connection. Yeah, right? Okay, so that's true, right? Like, there is some connection there in terms of they've met. And the dad and mom seem to, like, take to her then. So, are we supposed to believe that Songwon went with Mr. So and then Ami was his rebound? Or maybe... I just don't know. Black sockless shoes and the white suit. Fashion police coming down on Sahyun. The writers, I love all these things we're imagining about the writers. They're on LSD, they're drunk on soju, they're crazy. Yes, but why putting those scenes in the trailer if they're not related to the main storyline? Good question. The show ended with high viewership, so I think people will definitely watch. Jelly beans in the house. Hey guys, just hopping in for a few minutes today. The end of the episode feels like he's trying to throw us off the track. I'm guessing a story, a show diversion or something. Yeah, that could also be the case as well. Kimchi poisoning. And Harry Young was missing from the weddings. Right. No Siyun either. Okay. We looked at this. Let's get to some call-ins. First of all, they stay trolling the viewers. Yeah. It's very hard to dismiss the idea of them trolling us because it seems like such a troll. Okay, so does anybody want to call in? And these are only people that are on Discord. Obviously, if you're in the chat right now and you want to just go ahead and join Discord, I think you might have to wait like 5 or 10 minutes before you can do anything. But if you want to do that, go ahead and do that now so you can time it up. I'm going to open it up soon for people on Discord to jump on audio chat with me and talk to the stream and tell us what they think about the show. So yeah, just wanted to get a little idea of how many people would be up for that. Is anybody in the chat right now a Discord member or could sign up for Discord, join the channel now and want to go on audio chat? Let me know. I know Vernal Bug wants to jump on first, so we got somebody lined up already, but anybody else, let me know. Thank God, no ghost wedding. Okay. Still not quite sure how to do this, but game link. Okay, well, whatever. Vernal, if you're out there, you want to jump into the voice chat right now, just send me a confirmation on the stream or on the Love Featuring Marriage and Divorce channel on Discord that you're ready. Oh, some debate on the writing. Interesting. I just got on Discord but don't know what to do. Just be in the Love Featuring Marriage and Divorce chat channel thing, and if you want to get on audio chat, just let me know in there, type in that channel and say I want to be on, and I can send you an invite link to the audio chat. I had Vernal Bug as somebody who wanted to get on first, so I'm just gonna give Vernal Bug the first dibs, but I haven't heard from Vernal yet, unless I missed them in the chat. Oh, okay, people are on. Shit. Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. Let me join up here. Let's see. I think I'm muted. What's up, guys? Can you hear me? I'm not even sure if this is working, honestly.
Hello?
Let's see. I think I'm muted. Why am I muted? Can you guys hear me in there?
Hello? Hello?
Okay. I think I in the stream can hear you, but for some reason I'm muted.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, you can? Okay. Alright, guys. So, what did you guys think of the show?
There's a lag, though.
I'm on lag? Oh, yeah. that happens. Okay, they can hear. Okay, everyone on stream can hear all of us. So I'll just go ahead and shut up since I'm lagging anyways. And I don't know if you guys want to take turns, but why don't you guys just say whatever you want to say?
I don't know. I think most of us have the same sentiment of, what did we watch? Why is this happening?
I agree.
Thoughts on the wedding scene? Theories?
Can you hear me?
I don't understand why they did that at the end.
Vernal, you there?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
I think there's just a bit of a lag for it to go on the YouTube live.
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit
Oh,
of lag.
okay. Just gonna mute that then.
By the way, anybody else who wants to join in, I guess we'll just forgo the one-on-one thing or one by one. If anyone else just wants to join in and start talking, that's fine. Anybody else on the stream or on Discord?
I think they could have made the ghost come out in season 1 and be done with him.
Thought it dragged on too long.
It was a lot of wasted screen time that they could have used for better characters.
Yeah, there seems to be, I mean, some people, I think there's some people that think the writing was really amazing. Some people think that it was pretty bad. I'm kind of in between, but one thing I definitely do agree with is that there was a lot of stuff that was fine maybe in small amounts, but yeah, too much of it it became a waste. And definitely that was one of those little side plots. For the stream,
It almost seemed like they were planning to have a season 3 already, and that's why they did this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what. That was
a very slow development of the ghost.
Yeah. I'm just not even sure like what season 3 is gonna be. Like if they had planned it, what's the end game, I guess. It seems that the divorce and them going through the divorce and how they the wives going through the divorces was the main thing, and now that that's sort of over with, I don't quite get what we're gonna see in season 3. I don't know what you guys think about that.
I'm just hoping that season 3 they finally give some, I guess, peace to the wives and the mistresses get what's coming to them.
Yeah, Gabin. I mean, I don't know if she got what's. Did you feel like she got what's coming to her? At least maybe a little bit more than the others in that last episode. Again.
I kind of feel like her world is starting to crumble and she kind of deserves it. I mean,
yeah. So did you feel bad for her just out of curiosity?
She purposely broke them up just so she can get over this guy.
Mm-hmm. when she's crying in the car? Any sympathy?
None whatsoever.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's like what I was saying in the video. Like, yes, I feel I would probably if yeah, go
I
ahead.
feel bad for the wife that has to comfort her.
Yeah, imagine doing that. It's such a weird situation. I think there was somebody commenting was saying how that was unrealistic. That if they were the wife, that they wouldn't put themselves in that situation. But Sion's character, I guess, is very forgiving and nice no matter what.
I was even waiting for the daughter to do something because the daughter was like so angry.
Yeah. I think she probably read the situation and was like, this probably isn't the time for me to like come down on her right now at this moment. Which I thought was like, that was big of her, at least.
It's big, but it's very unrealistic. How many people, I mean, let's take a poll if you can. How many people would do that?
Okay, let's do it. Hold on, just give me a sec. So poll, would you be, how do I phrase that? Would you be big in that situation? Would you comfort?
Would you help Gabin in that situation?
Yeah, would you help her, right? Would you help Gabin in that situation? Okay, live stream chat, get ready to vote on this. Would you help Gabin in that situation if you're Hyungi or Sion and Gabin's calling you up? She's the mistress of your husband. She needs your help. She's a wreck. Her parents just died. But she's the mistress. What are you gonna do? And of course, I'm not gonna be able to see the poll for like a little bit because of the lag, but you guys should be able to see it. Lisette, you think the ending is a strange fantasy of Sion's or her husband? Okay, interesting. Okay, so we're getting so far 58% saying yes, they would help Gabin. 42% no. 26 votes so far. I think there's probably like a gray area too, right? Like, how much help would you give? Like, okay, it looks like 32 votes now. 59% of people are saying yes, they would help Gabin.
I don't know. She brought her into her house and put her into her bed.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, I bet you there's people that, like, okay, maybe they would, if maybe, I don't know, if Gabin was, like, at the point of maybe hurting herself, I would probably just make sure she's okay and not harming herself. But yeah, then there's the extent to which Sion, like you said, helps her out. I don't know if I would bring her into my house. I don't know. It's tough to put myself in that situation.
I would have taken her to the first crisis unit maybe, but I wouldn't bring her into my bed.
Right. Into the bed I used to share with my husband. Yeah, that, I don't know. Okay, so 60% say yes. I'm gonna end the poll there. Got 35 votes. Okay, so it looks like this is a chat full of mostly big people, being the big people that want to be the bigger person. Interesting, guys. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything else you need to vent about? Whether it be season 3, the ending, wedding scene, what else is there? This thing sucks.
I really don't like that they're really trying to pin Pyeong and Hai against each other.
Yeah, I thought that might be just, I thought that might be a like clickbait preview thing, and then yeah, it actually started happening. And then I thought, oh, Pyeong's gonna help Hae-ryung.
I was kind of hoping that they would both have a different romantic interests.
Right, right.
Both have different romantic interests.
It's funny because Mr. So and everybody loving him, and I mean the wives, that was just kind of a funny thing in the first season. And I was like, oh, haha, that's funny. And now that it's kind of becoming a real thing with them actually being divorced and potentially pursuing him, it's not as actually appealing as it was in theory or to think about as a joke. So yeah, I agree with you. It's not... It just seems sort of disrespectful to the characters.
I think it makes the wives look like they're desperate. They're just clinging to the first guy that's around them.
Yeah. Yeah, especially since I don't like we can debate, right, about whether what the show's main point is or like what it's trying to say or its commentary is, but I thought it was something a little more powerful than that, which is that, oh yeah, when women get divorced, all they do is just jump to another man immediately. That just seems like all these characters they've gone through all this stuff, they've changed as people, and then now they're just being reduced to this like competition for Mr. So. Yeah, it's just seems like a smaller scope of a show and a narrative. But yeah, I hope they find someone else too. Maybe in season 3 there's like 3 new guys.
I think maybe that's why the writer Yusin, her storyline makes a little bit more sense.
Who is that again?
The writer.
Oh, for the show. Sorry, yeah, the writer. Yeah. Yeah. It's yeah. I'm like what do you, sorry, so can you expand on that? Like what do you think about her
She got divorced and she's not throwing herself at anybody.
Right. Yeah, it's funny cuz like I just feel I feel like the opinion on her at first was like, "Oh, you're too laid back. You're not like getting revenge on your husband or something like that." And now that the other ones are doing it and it's a big mess for them, she looks way better because she did hang back and was more chill. And I'm not like putting that on you or like anybody else, but that's sort of how I felt. I'm just saying like my own personal like beliefs changed. Like, oh yeah, why isn't she speaking up? Why isn't she asserting herself more? And then that changed once the landscape changed, and then oh, she actually looks great for doing that now.
I don't know. I kind of felt odd when she was gonna stay with him just for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
But then I realized her character is such a motherly, warm person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
That I kind of understood her choice.
Right. And this is the thing, right? Like each one of these wives, I guess, represents a different take on how to respond to this situation of infidelity and marriage and divorce and all that. And some people are going to relate and relate to one way of thinking or one way of responding more than others. So some people will gravitate more towards how Pee-young handled it, some people gravitate towards how Kye-ryung handled it, and then also Si-yeon. Yeah. Mr. So isn't even hot, says Lisette. Okay.
He really isn't.
I think my only issue with Pee-young is she hasn't told Gia yet. I feel like she needs to tell her daughter first before going out with Mr. So. After that, like, I'm totally fine with it, but that just needs to be like clarified in the beginning.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. It's really weird that she hasn't told her.
I think that's one of the reasons why I kind of think Pyong might end up back with Yushin.
Hmm.
Might end up back with Yushin. Especially dealing with her being possessed, they might think it's because of the divorce, that she has mental illness.
One person that we haven't talked
Farting
about.
all over the place. I don't know.
Yeah. One person that we haven't talked about at all, I've noticed in this stream, either with you guys or with the chat, Dong Mi. What's happening with her? Like, where does she go from here? Mr. So gives me gay vibes. Okay.
I don't know. I always felt she was very odd. Like she was grooming her son to be her lover.
Yeah, and then that kind of like went
Even
away.
though they're not blood related, she still raised him.
Yep. Yeah, and then in the last half of season 2, I just feel like that whole scheme of hers to like win over Yushin and I don't know what, get in bed with him or whatever her final goal is, that kind of went away because she's just so distracted with Ami and getting rid of her that she didn't even get to like that storyline. And I'm not complaining because of course I really hated seeing those scenes where she's being really weird with Yushin, but yeah, it's kind of just like her character is just fighting with Ami now. That's all her scenes. Dongmi will have to kill Ami or something.
It's almost like Ami is her karma.
Yeah, or like her... Yeah, actually, I like that. The stepmother Dongmi is taking boxing lessons with hysterical. Yeah, right.
Hey, 210, I'm gonna hop off. Somebody else wants to join in.
Oh yeah, alright. Go ahead. Dongmi will suffer a terrible fall or accident due to a ghost. Okay. Yeah, anybody else who wants to hop in, go ahead. All you gotta deal with is an awkward lag. But besides that, it's great to hear other people talking. Dongmi, I think she'll try to find a man at the boxing club first. Yeah, she was eyeing those boxers. Hello.
Mommy.
Reyna, is that you?
Hello?
Hey guys.
Oh, there
So guys, I'm just gonna, since the lag is really bad, I'm just gonna shut up and let you guys talk for a bit, because the lag is bad anyways for me, so go ahead.
Should I come off the YouTube stream or just...
I lowered the volume down on my TV just so that I won't hear any lag or anything. But oh my goodness. So the goblin pulling up in her bathrobe after essentially going on like one-sided date with Mr. So's brother.
I'm like confused with Boo and the two brothers. I'm very confused why the writer made she go with both men. It's very confusing.
Yeah, like I was watching and I was like, what? I was trying to figure out like where are they going with this? Because like he gets feelings for her back, I guess, but she just kind of, I mean, I get her parents died and so she's in mourning, which is also kind of weird. He just seems so predatory towards her, like she's sad and depressed and everything, and he just like drags her along.
Wants to marry her.
Yeah, and like every time she says no, he's like, you know you're gonna do it because I want you to, because I think it's better for you. It's like, so what, sir?
I mean, I think that they're gonna change everybody's personality in season 3 because I don't know how all the characters. I don't think that their personality right now is fit for season 3. The way the writers are going, because it's not going to make any sense.
It seemed like the show definitely had like a high point, but then like they didn't know what to do with their ideas after that. They didn't know what direction that they wanted to go. I was just like, okay, like you're losing steam.
I think that's the reason why a lot of episodes got delayed. I think that they reshooted some episodes. It's not making any sense.
Yeah, like for example, like seeing the lawyer and his family all the time, like they got so much screen time, basically just repeating the same sentences every time about how happy they are together and they're planning a wedding and the baby and that they hate Young together. Like, okay, how many times am I gonna watch y'all do this?
Nothing makes me more mad than, I don't know her name, but that one girl that's dating the lawyer's mistress.
Songwon.
Yes, when she said that she was going to invite Boo to like the baby shower, I was like absolutely disgusted. It's like, how are you going to sleep with someone's husband and then act all nice just because you're carrying their baby?
I hate it also that like they wrote the characters to be so high and mighty when they literally all backstab Hae-young one way or another, and they just ganged up on some woman who's literally alone.
I think someone has like the perfect character, because the way how the writers write her is just like perfect. You know, she has a nice, respectful personality, and like you can put the halo effect onto it. They see her being nice and respectful, and they're just like, oh, she's such a good person, while she had sex with somebody and got pregnant with a married man. It's just not making any sense. People always saying she's nice, she's respectful. She's not nice or respectful.
Yeah,
How are you nice and respectful? Then you go
so weird
with
how
somebody's husband.
I like the halo effect that you said that she has, because it's like, yeah, she literally broke up a home, whether it was like a perfect home or not. It's none of her business. She shouldn't have been sleeping with a married man and continuing seeing him on what she called like giving him advice when they were practically dating. But you know, okay, it's like Miss Angel Perfect over here, and it's like, ma'am, like.
And I don't think he loves her, because remember in season 1, he only liked her because of her booty. That's the only reason why he spoke to her, because he saw her working out in the gym, so he approached her.
I think he's just a big mama's boy, because still to this day, we have not had an episode where he has expressed himself like to Hae-young by very adamantly telling her if, you know, what he's feeling, other than the fact he's like, let's just get a divorce because I got a lady pregnant, or oh, you're coughing up blood in the hospital, let's stay married. He just seems so passive and easy to just push around. He has no voice. Whenever there's an argument, everybody in the room's arguing and he's sitting still quiet. It's so weird. It's his marriage, but he said nothing.
Very narcissistic. But something that triggers me is that the mother was basically in the same kind of relationship that Hae-young was in, but her husband was like emotionally neglecting her, and like Boo was in the same relationship and she didn't even try to help her. It makes no sense.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, I just feel like based off of like their backstory, he didn't like her to begin with, So having an excuse to get rid of her and all of the cards just falling into place with this so-called perfect woman, I don't know.
Like, remember the other people on the call were saying Gavin should like they would pet her if they were in that situation. I wouldn't do it. I would watch the bitch cry in public and humiliate herself. I would not have hit her into that car because the way how she approached the house for nothing was very disrespectful.
Because I would have been like, you're not coming into my house where, like, you literally had my husband leave and he protected you and he was willing to drag his own daughter. Like, no, you can't come in my house. You know, I'm sorry that your parents are dead and it took them having, you know, a sudden death for you to realize that you were so wrapped up in yourself that you literally sacrificed everybody else's lives to appease yourself. That's got nothing to do with me, you know.
And I don't think she's guilty
about it.
I don't think she feels guilty. She just needs a way to cope with her emotions. Like Bube, he isn't helping her. Her current fiance, he isn't helping her. The other mistresses, they're going through so much shit, she can't even go to them. So she goes to his ex-wife.
And poor Sion, she's so like kind of passive.
She's naive.
Like,
I don't think she
says weird things even about her friends' ex-husbands. Like, she's like, oh, if he wants to stay with you, like, you should do it regardless if you can like look at him anymore or not. And I'm just like, no. No.
He doesn't have a voice for herself.
Yeah.
She's like, she wouldn't have left her husband if he wasn't so persistent about getting that divorce. Let me search for a comment. But I don't have high hopes for season 3. I feel like season 3 is going to be a failure, and they should have just ended the whole series in season 1. Because
yeah, it's getting wacky.
Like, I think they're trying to put so many things into the series and it's just not working because they're giving people too much screen time. Like,
yeah, I agree.
Someone had way too many screen time and she's just repeating the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah.
The parent had too many screen time. Bohei Rong, I think that something should have been added to her story. I think there should have been another rich guy other than Mr. Soul, or she should have fallen in love with a poor guy. I think that would be like
bring her parents along.
Didn't her parents coming season 1?
Buhirang, no. They're still like in Canada somewhere. Like, she called her mom to tell her, like, hey, you're gonna hear some things about me getting a divorce. It was his fault. I can't get pregnant, but don't worry, I'm okay. So, like, we haven't met her parents. Ami's dad, I guess, died off the show really fast. I don't know what's going on with him. It's just like so many plot points, and they spent no time on any of the things that they introduced and gave so many like so much screen time to people who just repeating the lines of the same problems that they've been having. It's like, okay, well, let's move the story along.
It wasn't properly structured, and I do not know how it got a season 2. I think that the writer or the director has some type of links, because there's no way a show like this got a season 2 and it's on its way to a season 3.
Yeah, it definitely feels like they're like milking it, because it started off like in season 1, it felt very grounded, like it had a clear direction and what kind of drama it wanted to give. It felt like they had some like
No, even
markers.
season 1 was bad for me because I didn't even finish season 1. I stopped at episode 7 where all the mistresses were introduced. After that, I just stopped watching it because there was no use. Like, what else could they add on to us knowing the mistress?
Yeah, it was just, I don't know, this season just feels like kind of cartoony, especially with the stupid ghost that doesn't really
I
do anything.
I kind of like the ghost storyline, but I don't think that it should have went in Gia. It should have went in P Young, and then she should have, she should have remarried back Yushin. So the ghost should have went in P Young, and she should have remarried Yushin, and then she should torment Dongmi.
I don't know about that, but yeah, I don't know. It's like the ghost doesn't even feel like it's in the right show. Like it feels like it's one of those paranormal elements where it's like, okay, well, what's going on with the more like how does that fit with this very realistic, stylized show?
It doesn't have a realistic direction. I think the writers are just writing anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's
it's
not realistic. It's like it's trying to ground itself in realism, and if it was gonna be paranormal, it seemed like they should have went all out. But it seems like they're just like dipping their baby toe in it and not really committing.
I think they're trying to find a new audience for season 3. The way the ending, because season 2 started really good. Season 2 was really good, the starting, but then after like episode 7, everything just went downhill.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the highest points were like right after that very long episode of Hyung and Yushin having that talk, which it did have to be a full episode in my opinion. It could have been a lot less than that because they repeated themselves, and Yushin was just repeating made up things. He was sounding crazy.
Metaphor.
But but also like, big moments like Hae Young having the press conference.
That should have been bigger.
Yeah, I
them.
thought the consequences were gonna be serious, and I thought they were gonna stick. But then it was like next episode was like, oh, it turns out everything's okay. I don't have any consequences. We're good. Next, it was like okay, I guess he dodged another bullet.
But I'm just looking for a new show to watch because that was like really disappointing and a waste of time.
Yeah, kind of.
I would be waiting for Saturday to come every week. I would be praying for the weekends.
And somebody suggested in one of the chats in Discord, nevertheless. So I'm going to start watching that in the meantime while season 3 is getting ready for whatever other shenanigans they have.
Oh, they're saying the writer is always like this?
I'm not familiar who what the writer is, but I'm not impressed. That's all I know. I was at first, but I'm like super disappointed. Like, I know sometimes based off of the reception of the audience in Korea that's actually watching it when it initially airs, they may change some things in the show to cater to certain groups who don't like certain things. And so maybe that's where some of the wonky writing comes from, and them trying to please like their live audience. I don't know.
I don't think Korean audience enjoyed it. I really don't think they did. But I don't know why it got such high reviews. I think the high reviews is what's making us getting a season 3.
I don't know. It seemed like if they were gonna do a season 3, then they should have really, like, for example, that ending where they're walking down the aisle with these match like pairings. It seemed like instead of writing something like that, they should have left us on a juicy cliffhanger where we just can't wait to come back, opposed to like some confusing mess. Like, how am I supposed to take that?
I think what would have been great for the ending was the conference, the press conference. I think that should have been done on the last episode.
Yeah, see, that would have been a great idea. I agree with that a lot. Like, oh, press conference, tears, and then when we come back for season 3, then, we see her, call them, like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean for it to go, then like go from there. I don't know. Because like,
I think
between the 3 couples, we didn't even see Sion that much at all this season, which was so weird. She didn't get her in. Hi, Jocelyn.
Hi. I'm trying to figure out how the hell do I... Wait, where's the speaker?
It's
okay, I
at
think
the
I figured
bottom
it out.
next to the red phone, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh, jeez. I probably missed everything already. Hi.
I'm excited to hear what you have to say, especially at that dissertation you wrote last time.
Oh my gosh. I mean, there's so many places I could start. Like, what were we talking about before I got here?
We were talking about how, like, just now how they ended it was so weird and pointless. Instead of like leaving it on something like juicy and climactic that makes us want to come back for more for the next season.
I think if all the mistresses got outed right at the end, because 2 of them are famous.
Oh yeah.
And the one that's not famous took the guy of a famous person. I think if all of them got outed at the end and their lives completely changed because of it, it would have been a better cliffhanger.
See, that would have been
yeah, that would have been incredible. I didn't even think of that. Like, I kept on trying to like brainstorm any other like way to squeeze something into them last 2 episodes, and it definitely was not whatever we got.
Because I mean, like, I'm just gonna say this right now. I don't even think that those pairings have any real meaning.
Yeah, like obviously
have all those like fantasies and like things that don't actually matter that's written into the show. I feel like it's just like some haha, and it's not funny.
I mean, the one with Amin could be explained away that she's jealous Yushin might leave her, and she's jealous that the lawyer's actually gonna marry Song.
Like the one with the lawyer and Amin. So initially when they did that, before they brought out the other 2 pairings, I thought, okay, this is probably in order to protect Songwon from the public because they don't want it to be known who she is because she's like pregnant. So I thought this was like a diversion, and then they were gonna switch them out and have like a real ceremony with them that the press doesn't know about and live their lives privately. But then they brought all this other nonsense.
It's yeah, like I don't even know. And I wasn't even like mad, because y'all know I go in. I wasn't even mad when I watched it. I was just tired.
It was like useless because they should have kept ready. private instead of public. Where Ami was introduced, I think the wedding should have been like something private, where they didn't have to do all that crap,
Yeah.
and someone could have just enjoyed her day.
Well, yeah, pretty much. Is Twoteneast's gonna stay on mute?
Burnt out on the Ami versus Dongmi fight scenes, especially because as much as like I'm not a Dongmi stan or anything like that, but seeing that shit like that makes my blood boil. Oh my god!
Yeah, like TTE said in his discussion,
like loose kind of American girl, and I'm like, as an American girl, I can confirm we don't actually treat elders this way.
very much.
We culturally have like a different style, but she is way out of line.
Yeah, I mean, she's always out of line with everything she does. Let me not get started, because then you won't be able to shut me up.
It started.
I think she hasn't grown up yet. She's still in her child phase, you know. And then she's an adult, so she has like the freedom to do anything she wants. So she just uses it to her advantage.
Yes,
she's almost
okay.
Maybe she has a psychological issue.
Exactly. That literally has to be it. I'm convinced that Ami has some sort of she's either mentally delayed or maybe perhaps has a personality disorder, and it's either caused by trauma or maybe the doctor got something running through his family, like a history of mental incompetence or something. And I don't mean that to be insulting whatsoever, but she just shows these constant traits of incompetence and not really being mature for her age level. And what's funny is I think it was IHJ who was the first to say they were trying to tell us something by pairing all those fake couples by they have similar personality traits. So when I saw Sahyeon and Ami, I was like, oh, that can kind of make sense. They're both pushing 30s and they act like they're 12. So but in the reality, Ami literally acts like she acts like the girls who went to my middle school very much.
Wait, I have something to say. Do you think that Yushin went after her because he was groomed as a child? So he went for someone with a childish personality to take advantage of?
Yes and no. Yes. I don't think necessarily because she was childlike. I think it's because I
don't think he saw anything serious with her.
Okay, no, because I think TTE has said this a couple of times already. Yushin does not love anything in this world. He just likes the feeling of controlling things. And so it wasn't necessarily that Ami reminded him of a child. I think it was I think that even though Ami is annoying and I think she's really dumb, I think she's kind of slow, I think they dumbed down her character a lot, and she didn't act like a child at the beginning of the series. She was just new to a foreign country and didn't know anybody. And at least at the beginning of the series, she was somewhat charming, just the way she talked and her style of talking. So I can see you being attracted to that.
Say charming, but when she bit that apple and I tried it myself to make sure I wasn't crazy, and I know everybody here on this call and in the chat has tried to bite the apple. Nobody can tell me otherwise. We all tried to bite the apple
on the plane.
I was blocking it out. They think this is the Bible.
Oh my god!
She was.
Why is she biting me so quietly? She's a murderer. She's crazy. I knew she bit the apple. I was
like, now you know why I think I would not be surprised if by the end there's some twist that the doctor is the real villain, and that's where Ami gets her craziness from. It's some
Texas spirit in the house. Texas
spirit, my favorite. No, I'm just kidding. You're all my favorites.
You.
Texas spirit in the house. Texas spirit.
Hello there. We were just speaking. I feel like I was in the middle of saying something and I forgot. I got very off track. Yeah, I don't think Yushin was I don't think Yusha was attracted to her for being a child. He just liked the thought of being to control this girl. And to add to it, she did look very young. I was shocked when they said, "Oh, Ami, you're 28 years old." I was like, "What?" I thought she was 19.
See, me, she looks old.
Yeah,
Like,
the more I look at her,
bags.
what?
So I thought, okay, yeah, that's about her age. That's right. I mean, she kind of has like an old young face.
Yeah, she does have an old young face. I think what it was is that somehow, and like I've been trying to hold back so much because I'm sure the actress is a great woman in real life, but Ji-in, who is her actress, she aged like 15 years between season 1 and season 2. I don't know what she did.
I think it's the makeup.
You know, budget got cut.
Yeah, this show did have a pretty nice budget. I don't know what happened. So,
Am I the only one who's upset that like story and like Mr. So's younger brother kind of went nowhere, and then she just like, I'm gonna try to pursue Mr. So.
I was really hoping that Boo would get together with the brother, not Mr. So, leaving Mr. So for Pyong or whoever.
Like, I was kind of feeling, but listen, I think what they were trying to do, but executed it horribly, because that's the whole thing about this show. They set up cool things and then execute it terribly 2 seconds later. I feel like what they were trying to do when her Hae-rung and the brother went on that little date, I think they were like trying to set up like, oh, they have like a little like brotherly sisterly like relationship, like they're both flirts, they're both young and hot or something like that. That's what it felt like to me. And like it's always weird with Hae-rung because anytime she has a conversation with anyone, it feels like she's flirting. So maybe that's why we were like thrown off when she started having a crush on Mr. So. I think that was what happened.
I mean, Hae-rung is the official hot girl of the show, so I can see how it came off as flirting.
Very
like,
much.
I was just like, okay, they seem like they can keep up with each other. They can read each other and play the same games in relationships. Great.
That's what I've been saying. That she needed a man who could keep up with her. Not an adult baby.
That mama's boy, ain't it?
Please, you just got
I think she should have.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I just find it's weird that Song is together with a guy that can't make a decision. She can't make a decision, neither can he.
Right. I mean, it's obvious because the only dude in the show who has mommy issues is Yushin, but it's Sahyun that always let me not say something inappropriate, but like anytime Sahyun can stump his hoe and he's gonna be like, mommy, and it doesn't even have to be to his mother, just any woman with a spine, and it's concerning.
He's such a mama's boy that instead of heating up his mom's leftover side dishes that she prepared and preparing dinner,
he wants Boo to do it.
He gets mad that his wife doesn't do it, and when they get spoiled, she throws them out. He's like, "Why are you throwing out the spoiled food? We could have eaten that."
I'm tired of defending him in that situation because at first I defended him. I was like, "Oh, that was kind of mean. She could have told him, but like the shit was spoiled, dude."
She was like, "It's been there for like a week. Like it's time to throw it out." He's like, "We could have eaten it," and I was like, "Well, why didn't you then? Why didn't you?"
Like he was waiting for her to warm it up and put it in his mouth.
Like,
please, literally.
He's like, "This relationship's not fair. You threw away my mom's spoiled food that's no longer edible, and I picked you up from the bar because, you know, you were not sober enough to drive. I had to make sure you got home safely." Like, that's not...
That's the thing. That's why I'm low-key down for the Ami ship, because they both act like they're 12 and they're old as hell, pushing 30s. I'm just kidding. That's not old. I just have
to get this off my chest because I know there's some team, people against Hae-rung, and they're like, "Oh, she was such a meanie in their marriage."
I think the reason why they don't like Boo is because she's a gold digger.
Yeah, and I don't even think
they don't like her.
I don't think. Because like, even in the beginning, like she's putting on face masks and like keeping her man up. Like I feel like I get it may have come off like kind of like, "Dang, you gonna call him fat in bed?" Okay,
yeah, like that was fucked up. She should have done that.
But I feel like
I think
from her point of view, it's her way of taking care of him. by making sure he does everything he needs to do to take care of himself, because as we can all see, he don't know how. He can't even heat up his own mama's leftovers.
You're not wrong. Not that I agree with that, but I mean, you're not wrong. But for the most part, yeah, that didn't warrant. Oh, I'm gonna cheat on you and gaslight you for a year straight.
Yeah, I was like, okay, how about this? Maybe she won't take care of her with the problem in the marriage with you. But maybe it'll be terrible.
No, you're not
Do
supposed
it
to get the
anyway.
earphones.
Give your marriage a chance. Because then if she lashes out and she's not willing to see things from your perspective, okay, then yeah, I can see you going, well, we need to safeguard the ways, but just her back.
Turn on the light.
But when she was even trying, he wasn't even trying. He already
Yeah,
had
he
moved
put
on.
in no effort, which I don't understand because they made it very, very clear that he was the one doing all the chasing. And then he saw one fat booty and all of a sudden, oh, someone love of my life. Like, come on now.
And it's like, what do you even know about her that makes her the love of your life? You haven't even met her brother. She met your family. You haven't met hers.
Exactly, her imaginary brother. Probably.
That's why her family is like
It's no brother.
gold
That's
digging.
a piece on the side. She has a whole another, baker that
I
clapping them
wouldn't
cheeks.
doubt it, which is funny because I actually like Juan. It's just I can't go over. No, because Sion is definitely the type where he probably would have cheated on Hay regardless. Like literally let a roach walk around in some booty shorts and he would have ate that up. I promise you, he would have. He would have cheated on her regardless. And Juan just happened to be close, and he was like, "Oh, she pushing 40s. I hit the jackpot."
Not pushing 40.
But you know what? It does make sense because in the beginning they said that he chased I, so maybe that's his MO.
Hey guys,
I
can you
think
hear
He
me?
likes to chase.
Tired of him and just okay, next older lady.
TTE has something to say.
Yeah, I gotta end the stream soon, guys. So, I mean, you guys can keep going on the auto chat on Discord, but I gotta end the stream soon, so I gotta get off. But by all means, keep up the discussion. Stay on Discord, stay on the audio chat. I'm just gonna get off the call. I don't think it's gonna cancel the call altogether, right? If I hang up.
No,
No,
it's
Okay,
not.
you should be good. All right, guys, keep going. Enjoy. I'm gonna get off.
Night.
See you guys. Okay, so I should still be on the fucking stream, right? You guys on the stream can still hear me, right? Thanks so much for the reviews. Truth be told, we'll miss them more than the show. Thank you, C Sunny. You guys can still hear? Okay, cool. So yeah, we got to hear a lot of people talking. Great discussion. It was actually really great for me to not be able to talk. I really enjoyed just sitting back and listening to those guys talk. Pretty funny. They should start their own YouTube channels, honestly. I would listen to it. Okay, cool. You guys can still hear me. Okay, so yeah, by the way, guys, if you enjoyed that talk and you were feeling it, please feel free to go on Discord. They're still talking on there, so you can go and join them if you want. I'm sure they'll be talking for a while. Sounds like they had a lot to say. Thanks for the space. We'll miss this space. You don't have to miss it, Natasha, because we're gonna pick another show soon. I've got my eye on one. I don't know when it's coming out, but also I'm open to any suggestions from you guys. I know some people were mentioning shit, how do I say this? C-dramas, and also no, I think it was C-dramas, right? And maybe Turkish shows as well. I know Grace, I don't think she's in the stream tonight, but yeah, other people were suggesting other things, but we can vote for those down the road. You're pretty happy you got to participate at least once. Thanks. Okay, yeah, guys, before everyone leaves, if you're about to leave, just stay for 2 seconds. I just want to remind everybody we will be doing the character battle royale some point later this week. I haven't decided yet. Someone says no, not C-dramas. Yeah, they're kind of intimidating to me. You guys saw how badly I pronounced the Korean names. I'm going to absolutely butcher Chinese names. It's gonna be really bad, but again, I'm open to anything. Yeah, Natasha, no worries. We'll think of something else. I don't know if I'm gonna take a break from doing weekly videos for a while, but what we'll do is we'll pick a show and we'll watch it together when it comes out. Hopefully it'll be a weekly one, and then we'll have a weekly stream instead of my weekly videos where we can all talk and people can talk on Discord, and we can have that on the stream as well, just like before. C-dramas don't give so much to want about, and now trigger shows are in a dry spot. Oh, I did not know that. Well, I'm sure we'll figure something else. K-drama, please. Yeah, I feel like if I don't pick a K-drama, I'm gonna lose a lot of you, but I mean, at the end of the day, we're just gonna do majority rules. We'll find something that most people want to watch and just go from there. Yeah. So again, guys, just want to remind you, just gonna keep shamelessly promoting this before I end the stream. There's gonna be another stream. This is not the end of Love Featuring Marriage and Divorce streams on this channel. Not the end of Love Featuring Marriage and Divorce content on this channel. We're gonna have another stream. This is what it looks like here. It's going to be all-out character battle royale where you guys will be voting. If you guys remember, we've been doing lots of polls on the streams, so we'll be using those polls to decide the winner for each round, and people are going to win, go through to the next round, and we'll decide a winner. It's going to be great. Might even get a nice alcoholic beverage to go with it when we do this stream, get a little loose, and yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Yeah, you guys can vote on the winners. Oh, Ranabout. Okay, gotcha. Team K-drama, right? Oh yeah, whatever your company. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks. So yeah, again, that's happening. I will post on the community post thing area when I know for sure when this is happening, but it will be happening. Thanks, Vernalbug, and thanks Vernalbug for getting the audio chat thing started. That was a real big success. Yeah, again, I was having a lot of fun listening to those guys talk. Very entertaining. I vote for that. Yeah, see, that's the thing, guys. I think a lot of people are going to vote for their favorite characters and vote rationally and have all this analytical stuff and whatever. But I think there's also going to be a lot of people that are going to troll and like put the dog through to the finals or something. So I'm hoping we're going to get some very interesting matchups and results. Yeah, the dog formerly known as Dong Mi, right? Alright guys, so I gotta end the stream here. I gotta end the stream here, guys, because I gotta get to work tomorrow, and I don't want to be a complete zombie. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming out. This is a really great stream. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed hearing all your guys' thoughts. Like it was being talked about in the chat before, go research the writer for this show. Apparently there's a lot of juicy information and context to be found out about why this show is the way it is and why the writing is the way it is. So I'll be looking forward to researching that, so I invite you guys to do the same. And yeah, good night everybody. Goodbye everybody. Thanks for coming out again. New stream will be coming soon, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time, hopefully. And all right, that's it for me. I'm TT, I guess. And I'm out.